Hey guys, BeardBrigade here with another Monster Monday for you. So happy Monster Monday. Today we are covering a creature through the homebrew thing that I've been working on. I started last week with Monster Monday and Tabletop Tuesday. Um, this creature is a creation of one of the old gods that I talked about last week, specifically the Corruptor and Tethys creature. I'm just going to get kind of straight to the point here. Um, is I'm calling it the Eyes of Antathus. Now, as you can see, I am in the Neverwinter Foundry for this episode. I know last week I did say that I'd start doing these more as like a vlog type episode, but the Neverwinter Foundry actually had something kind of close to what I was kind of picturing. Um, so we'll kind of reveal it here. So, boom, here we go. These things are called Nothic Eyes, and it's kind of what I was thinking. Like I was thinking, uh, you know, kind of cliche almost, but they're eyeballs. They're just floating eyeballs. Now, maybe not this like spiky, tenderly grotesque looking eyeball things for what I have in mind. I'm thinking more incorporeal spirit type thing for what I have in mind. Now, the purpose of these creatures is to watch and gather information, and then bring it back to the Corruptor, who, the reason for these creatures, which I'll cover in a little bit in tomorrow's episode as well. Basically, the old god is going to go into like a sleep mode, basically, and then he's going to send these creatures out to gather information while he sleeps, so that way he is still up to date when he wakes up on how the world has changed. Um, Now, I picture them like also having some kind of psionic ability, um, that they use in people who are sleeping as a way to gather memories, and learn about people while they sleep, and potentially even taking good memories and taking them and then leaving only bad memories. Which I believe there's a creature that does that, or there's been many creatures through like movies and gaming that have done similar things, where they've taken where they've taken out good dreams. In Skyrim, there's actually a quest line where people were having bad dreams because their good dreams are kind of blocked by this nearby Daedra Lord. So that is kind of the concept that I'm going for. The other visual that I was also thinking of them, not just eyeballs, like maybe as they grow and they grab more dreams, and then they get more information, they grow larger, and maybe they start sprouting eye tusks and become something that's more akin to like a beholder. Now, unfortunately, the Foundry didn't have a beholder, um, so if hopefully I will find a picture and throw it up right now. So if I had a picture, boom, that was a beholder. If not, a beholder is just a gigantic eyeball thing with a bunch of eye stalks coming off it, and just has a bunch of eyeballs and has a bunch of crazy powers. Now, rather than, as you can see, these kind of guys are like glowing and they're like actual physical creatures. The other descriptor I have for them in my notes is that they're incorporeal. They're more like spirits. So they wouldn't be visually seen by the human eye. So I would imagine, in a campaign or rule setting, if one of these creatures is nearby, having them emit some kind of magical thing. So that way, someone who's like a magic user, or maybe someone who has an ability to see into an alternate realm, or can see creatures not of the world when others can't, that would allow those characters to shine and present kind of a skill challenge for those characters, because they wouldn't be seen to most mortal people. Just because I want them to be... I'm not intending them to be fighting-based creatures. They're more for just watching, observing, non-conflict, You know, if they were to be detected and attacked, they would just run away because they have no form of attack aside from, you know, maybe eating people's dreams while they sleep, leaving them wielding their nightmares. So you could probably take it that way. But yeah, you know, try to give them, like, if you do use these and you do have players attack them, you know, make them a kind of runaway type creature. You know, and alternatively too, you know, yes, I'm making this creature for the setting that we're working on, but you know, feel free to take this, guys, as inspiration for a similar type of creature. You know, maybe give it a couple attacks and have it be a monster that works for a beholder. You know, if you're playing D&D or other fantasy settings, and have it be some kind of like scout for a beholder, where it only has like these defensive abilities to defend itself if it's detected, but you know, is really just in there for growing and seeking out knowledge. Now that leads into the second thing that you can use these creatures for. So maybe they are detected and they are captured. I would say a rather difficult skill challenge for like important information, but allow magic users to connect with the creatures, or if you have psionics and mind control and mental powers like that, if you have that kind of stuff in your campaign that you're running, feel free to have someone, you know, be able to use this as well, or be able to tap into it as well, that they can connect with the creature and get information out of it so they can learn too. Not just to have it allowed it to connect to the old god, but, you know, give players, you know, little hints and stuff about the old god, or you know, minor information, maybe just a mental image of this grand creature, this formless creature, or, you know, perhaps that this eye was spying on a wizard or something that you have to go fight. You know, allow it to give them information that they need against that, but then, you know, throw in those little tidbits, you know, especially if you're trying to go for a story hook that leads them to fighting an old god, or coming in contact with an old god. This would be a perfect way for a magic user or a psionic to be able to get some information to feed to the party, but make it very difficult. You know, the information they've been gathering make it a little bit easier to mediocre, but the information towards the old gods make that a very difficult challenge. Other than that, guys, I don't have too much on this creature. I didn't want to overly complicate this creature. I wanted to keep it very simple. You know, it had a very specific task that could be, you know, just taken and used in a lot of ways. So that way you can kind of just play around with it. You know, kind of a blank template almost for this type of creature. So let me know what you guys think of it. How you know, leave me some comments on how you might put something like this to use, or what kind of alterations you would make to a creature like this, and what other kind of descriptions would you guys think of it. You know, these Nothic eyes were just kind of a close representation. Like I said, get rid of all of the gooey tendrils and stuff and make it just a straight, like, spirit eyeball. I think would be really cool. And then maybe have it evolve into something akin to a beholder, or, you know, maybe even have a situation where you have one that evolves into a beholder and becomes your first beholder in your setting, as a way to explain beholders. You know, maybe it starts to learn the information, cuts its tie to the old god, and starts to gather power for itself. You know, being an innate magical creature made from a god, it would make sense that it could learn magic spells like the beholder can do. So, you know, just some ideas for you guys to play with there. Leave me some comments on what you guys come up with and how you would put something like this to use. With that, guys, we, of course, need to update our playlist. So, let's see here. Oh, perfect song. First song up for an eclectic playlist, Marie Laveau. It's a song about a voodoo witch. That's almost kind of fitting for this video. So let me get my Spotify pulled up here. And I'm going with Marie Laveau by Bobby Bear is the version I'm going with. So, add to playlist, eclectic. Alrighty guys, so now it's time for everybody's favorite jig, song of the day, yeah, the song of the day, yeah. If it loads. So, oh, perfect. So, the other day I was listening, and not to be on a cover kick again, I found a cover by Godsmack of all bands, cover of one of my favorite Beatles songs, Come Together, and I listened to it and I literally fell in love with Godsmack's version of it. I'm a big fan of covers of Come Together, and few and far between are ones good, but I think Godsmack's does it justice because not only do I feel like they get the song right, I feel like they still capture it as a band themselves. So, boom, that is going to be our song of the day, guys. So, as always, if you have enjoyed this video and you like it and you love the monster, hit that like button for me. If you're looking forward to whatever else we have going on in terms of content creation, my Monster Mondays, my Table Talk Tuesdays, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell for me. And then, go follow me on Instagram at BeardBrigade0, follow me on Twitter at BrigadeBeard, like and subscribe here. Check out our companion website, which I am working on updating and getting up to date with everything. I'm falling behind on that again. So I'm working on that. And then, other than that, guys, you guys take care of yourselves and have a super fantastic rest of your day.